Hello and welcome to another episode of the HSBG A to Z with me, Grimly. Today we have landed upon Dancin Deryl, actually one of the oldest characters in the game mode. Dancin Deryl, I believe, was an on-release hero. So Dancin Deryl's only had one change over time. His hero power is a passive. Whenever you sell a unit from your board or a minion from your board, give hats give two random hats to minions in tavern that would give +1/+1. Now when you sell the unit, you give 3 hats, so +3/+3 to the shop. Currently, well, Dancin Deryl has always been quite good at finishing like 4th or 3rd place with just raw stats in the early game. So any token unit is very much appreciated. I guess we could take that dragon. We might end up keeping the dragon. So yeah, now whenever you sell a unit, you get +3/+3 randomly split amongst the units in the shop. Sometimes you get very lucky, sometimes you don't get lucky at all. So there is a way where you can force stats onto a specific minion in the shop by buying everything else and freezing it over the course of a couple of turns. That used to be the strat for Dancin Deryl. You would just make one real big cave hydra or something like that in your shop and kind of use that as your one minion to carry you for like maybe 3rd place. Currently, with quests being in the game, there is a quest, and I do not know if Dancin Deryl can get it, because I don't know, it might be busted, it might make Dancin Deryl a little bit too good. But there is a quest right now. I'm thinking, do I freeze that and try and buff the dragon? But if it lands on the scallywag, I'm sad. But if I buy the scallywag and sell it and it lands on either of the pup bot, actually no, we're fine. We're gonna buy and sell the scallywag. What was I saying before that? Yeah, so the old strategy used to make 1 or 2 big minions and just get 3rd place. With the quest right now, there's a quest that whenever you sell a minion from your current board, whenever you sell it, it gives its stats to a random unit in the shop. Now that might be insane with Dancin Deryl. And I know that certain quests are not allowed on certain heroes. But if we happen to roll onto that quest and that our hero power already gives stats to the shop, I can see us going absolutely galactic. Now I thought that quest was fairly weak when I first saw it. And I've taken it in I believe 2 or 3 games now, and it's a lot more powerful than you think it is. Like at first glance you don't think it's, you're just giving stuff or stats to random stuff in the shop. That generally doesn't matter. But you can use that if you get it done early enough to just absolutely go to the moon.
I love catching some waves.
I'm not really sure what we take here. I actually think we take the pup bot and we try and buff those two. We don't really mind taking a bit of damage in the early game. So what I'm thinking we try and do next turn is we buy one.
See what happens when you dress for success.
We can't really buy one and sell it, really. We could. We'll see what quest we end up coming across. So yeah, any economy unit that's just like a Elemental is insane with Dancin Deryl. I suppose that alley cats are really good. Same as Elemental, you get 2 bodies to sell. The Shell Collector isn't the worst. Free Dealing Gambler is also pretty good. Dancin Deryl, you really want to land all of your buffs on, the usual minions. Anything with Cleave, Divine Shield, stack health and or attack on minions are normally hard to stack that on. Alright, what quest do we have? Teal, no. Ghastly. I kind of like the Victim. Victim Spectre has allowed me to win a lot of games. We could take a Light Fang. Play 10 Nagas and or Dragons. Play 4 Battlecry minions. What does our shop currently contain? A Battlecry and a mech. I think I'll take that.
Practice makes perfect.
You know what, I'm not really sure why I did that, but Probably could have taunted something that actually needed stats. Well, this dragon got awfully large all of a sudden. We'll freeze and we'll take the red wolf next turn just because it has stats. This is the power of Dancing Daryl in the early game. It might have looked strange to sell that many units off our board, but each of those units was +3/+3 to something in the shop. Or, well, yeah.
You're
So getting I did not expect that many of our buffs to land on this dragon. But this dragon's hungry, and we shall feed it. So in the late game, we're very much going to just steer away from our hero power. Dancin Daryl is one of those characters that you use to get an early game advantage and enough stats on your board that you can just power level and then start making a real build. Make sure we play this first before we tavern. I'm thinking about the shell collector just for a quest, but I think we can just try and roll onto a Bronze Warden and maybe start using hero power buffs on a Bronze Warden and then start power taverning. Regardless, we're going to end up picking up some battle cry minions while we just pick up garbage to sell to buff our shop. So we will get this quest done in relatively no time just by playing Dancin Daryl. That's the one thing I do like about a lot of these quests, is they kind of, you know, they don't require you to go out of your way to do anything special. You can force them to complete by doing weird things, but they'll just self-complete by you playing the game for the most part. Unless you have something specific like force death rattle minions to die, where you have to go out of your way to buy death rattles that you otherwise wouldn't be buying. Or to, you know, what I was about to say is I like the polarization between them of like, the differences, right? So some of them you just play the game normally as you would, and some of them, like the ordering your minions from the highest to lowest, or lowest to highest, and intentionally like losing or playing things, they make you play much differently. Okay, I wasn't actually expecting us to lose a fight there.
It's dangerous out there.
What was that we just fought that beat the hell out of us? Oh, scabs, yeah, no, that makes sense. I like that. I like that.
Everyone starts somewhere.
Need a drink?
You deserve
And I guess I also like this.
Have a go.
Sorry, I have something blocking my screen. I couldn't actually see my hand properly. I guess we just taunt up the red wolf there. I don't really have any intentions of buying that card. Alright, right now our game plan is we're just gonna fill up our board with some stuff that we can sell later and we won't feel bad about selling. When this quest completes though, we're going to want to remove as much garbage off our board as possible and only have cards that we actually want to triple. Or cards that we would just like a second copy of in general. Ideally what will happen is, because the evolving chroma wing has so much health right now, it will be the last thing that, it'll either be the first or the last thing that dies in every battle, and if it's the last thing that dies in every fight, then we will guarantee triple it off the request. I don't have my deck tracker running right now, so I'm in as much confusion about whether or not we win or lose any of these fights. Give you a little behind the curtain sneak peek of what's going on. This is being recorded the actual night before it has to go out. Because I had a backlog, as if you can tell from the channel, the patch has been out a week and my videos have still been rolling out without quests in them. Because I had to take a week to chill out and learn the quests before I start making videos making an ass of myself by trying to read on screen. Can't recommend that. Not for anyone that can't see. Can't recommend not being able to read. So magnetic is a very interesting way to play this. We could make the world's largest replicating menace and stick it on top of something. What I think we do is we just sell the water droplet and we buy the other refreshing anomaly.
You deserve better. Here,
Complete request.
have a gold.
Yeah, regardless of whether or not I got buffs on it. So we could double sell to buy something, and I'm kind of into double selling to buy that whelp smuggler. Or the dragon if the stats land on it, maybe, yeah. It's like the opposite of what I had in mind. But this will do.
I got my permits.
I want that to be like the first thing to die. I also want that to die.
See what happens when you
And the red
dress
whelp
for
is taunted, so
success?
hopefully one of the chroma wings should be the last thing that dies for us, and we triple it up, we tag them up, and we get something nice. Well, the whelp smuggler didn't die, that's unfortunate. Alright, sweet, we need to kick it. This is why I taunted that red whelp so long ago. That's rude.
Here's some new recruits. They'll give your team that extra bit of magic. You've nurtured
We do
that
miss
minion,
out on a
and
lot
now
of
it
health
will
buffs here,
only
but
love you more.
what can you do? There was a triple in the shop anyway. Kinda funny. Caligos, please? Those are not Caligos, unfortunately. And I don't think I can survive long enough to get a nosy looter going. We also don't have anything with Divine Shield. Do I take the Tea Master, sell the Pompous Thespian, and pick up the other Rob Smuggler? And by Pompous Thespian, I mean Sparing Partner. Is that the play? Actually, no, I know what the play is. We do take this. We do that. But instead of picking that up, I was gonna say we picked this up, but that web smuggler kinda got biggish. So it'll either steal the whelp smuggler or the taunt giver. I'll take the 50-50 on the
That
whelp
one
smuggler.
has a pure heart. I can tell. Don't give up. With the power of love, there's no way you can lose.
What, was that the whelp smuggler that did we actually just quickly? Is this gonna be a good Dancin Deryl game?
You looked, I mean, you did amazing.
No, we
out
didn't. I
there.
tripled this? Okay. Alright, we're gonna do a thing.
Won't you care for a spot of tea?
That's... Oh, I didn't need to do that. I meant to buy this first.
That
Buy
one
that
has
as well.
a pure heart. I can
Also
tell.
buy this. Okay, Web Smuggler is done. I'm gonna put the Peggy in because
I
it's a
hate
card
leg
that
day.
exists. I'm gonna put this in because it's a card that exists.
With my soul.
That's done.
Victory will be ours!
You know what? I will buff Nancy Moody's.
Your heart.
I got my permits.
is a weird board. I didn't think I'd be playing double T-Master, but like, you know. Sometimes that's what you're given. And we can replace either the pirate or the Naga. I wonder if it was better to just pick up
See what
the
happens
Crackling
when you dress
Cyclone
for
and
success.
buff it with the T-Masters. That might have just been more stats. That was +4/+4 for most of those cards? I don't know. Maybe I played that terribly. I didn't really do all the math on it. I just kind of went. Well, I saw how the gold would work out. That is the one thing about Dancin Deryl is it's going to make you pretty good at just eyeing up how much gold things are going to cost. I'll tell you, please tell me it was the T-Master. I don't think it was. I'm pretty sure it was the pirate. I almost said the Peggy.
You looked, I mean, you did amazing out there.
It was in fact the shoal. How about that? We could make the world's largest Baron, but I'm not really into that. Domo's interesting. Bran is also interesting, but we won't be taking them.
That one has a pure heart.
Okay, that's done.
I can tell.
I guess we roll one since we do anything in the shop that we actually want. We don't have a mech, and I would very much like a mech. Like that deflector.
The scourge will consume you. The sea swarms with my soul.
Pirate can go next turn? Sure, have +0/+0. Do I want to buff the hell out of that Annoya module? There's also a Reef Walker in here. Yeah, you know what?
For you, anything. I'll have 'em
We're gonna
ready
get
for
some buffs
next
on our
time.
board. We're gonna make a humongous Taunt Divine Shield card. I wish I taunted up one of these T-Masters.
Keep it up. Your minions are dependent on you.
I'm pretty sure this T-Master card is actually a trap, but you know. Sometimes you just gotta try for the move. Also, we got 2 of them pretty early. It's hard to say. That's unfortunate. We're still alive though. We're making at least top 4 with this. No one died, never mind. We might not make top 4.
Oh, no. Well, don't let it get you down.
Not the most useful thing I've ever seen in my life. That's insane.
Is there anything more beautiful than this minion's loyalty?
Fish are friends, not food.
Ha ha! I love catching something.
You deserve better. Here, have a gold.
Just keep selling stuff. I think that's good enough for now.
Fish are friends, not food.
You deserve better. Here, have a gold. Why, of course I can take that one in. Here's a gold for it.
Let's sell the brand.
What secrets will uncover?
Play the movie because it's hilariously at stats.
Let's make this spicy.
And you can have some attack. This is a weird build. I didn't envision seeing myself playing a double T-Master build as Dancin Deryl. I thought we'd go down a much more like, you know, normal
what
Dancin
happens when you
Daryl, buff a
dress
bunch
for
of divine
success?
shields and mechs type thing, but no, we've gone full menagerie. And we're kinda killing it with menagerie. That's because we're fighting a ghost. Never mind that. I definitely knew we were fighting a ghost. I 100% always look at my sidebar. That was a lie. I almost never look over at the side of my screen. Hey, we made top 4, let's go. As I said in the late game, we are just going to be moving away from doing Dancin Daryl type things. And more just doing anything we want kind of things. The Light Fang is interesting to end on. What did I get a copy of? Oh, Deflecto again.
Victory will be ours.
I'm feeling punchy.
So many stats. Do I need to play both of those is what I'm wondering.
Who knows what secret
I guess I will.
Harness your rage.
When you're playing Team Master, you start realizing how many like non-minion non-tribe cards exist in this game. There's an awful lot of them. Like so many support units don't have a tribe. The Reef Walker, Light Fang, Whelp Smuggler, all tribals. Urel, Spawn of Unzoth, Baron, Zaps, which we don't have access to right now. Like so many new Arm of the Empire, another very common one. Although not as much use these days. Taunt builds aren't as popular as they once were when Illustra was in the game, and I hope Illustra does come back in some
Keep
form
it up.
someday.
Your minions are dependent on you.
Genuinely, my favorite tier 6 unit that's ever existed in the game was Illustra, just because of the mind games. Oh, is this some holy necklace? I'm also refusing to get rid of this other dragon on our board. After me is just too good of a character. Like that. That's why after me is good. And that's why this guy is dead. His Archimedes wasn't as good as ours. And he paid for it with his life. Well, we made top 3 with Dancin Daryl. Roughly what you expect out of this character. We actually got a golden tea master. What is going
Would you
on?
care for a spot of tea?
I'm not really sure. Zap, I guess, because it's free buffs on our board. Do I need a Zap for any particular reason? Playing dragons? Probably not. I don't know why I bought that. That has a
Things come in
trade.
small
That's
packages.
my bad. You don't have a trade though.
It may not be the most powerful minion on the field.
You know what I'm gonna
but
do?
it's
We're gonna make
brave.
another large Taunt Divine Shield card. Yeah. That's not the card I want to play, but that'll do.
My dragon wrath is yours.
She sells seashells.
So we're not magnetizing that card to our other Deflecto bot specifically for the reason of if somebody tries to Leroy us, it's a
Good new
50-50
recruits here.
chance.
Don't let them get away.
I Don't know if we have enough stats to win this, do we? Oh, we totally do. Unfortunately, he needs to take another big chunk of damage.
I knew you could do it.
This game sure is obsessed with giving me deflectobots. I would like another Archimedes game, you're not wrong. I would. I'd love another Archimedes. I can't.
Is there anything more beautiful than this minion's loyalty?
Is that the world's biggest bait? I don't really care for anything on tier 6, do I?
Guide
Not really.
I got my permits.
Actually, just more stats to play them all separately.
I got my permits.
Now, is my opponent playing Max? It is Millhouse and his big bald head. His big massive mustache. Elementals. Yeah, we're probably fine starting with the crackling cyclone. I was under the impression that T-Master is a trap, and under normal circumstances, this card probably is a trap, and you probably shouldn't take to play Menagerie, but Menagerie is kind of my specialty, and the game is now allowing me to show off how fun Menagerie is, and I won't turn that down. Get a match from me. Another reason is like the double taunt divine shield a while ago, or like not like magnetizing it and actually having two taunt divine shield cards is just, you know, having two big taunt divine shield cards is pretty useful. Alright, we have one more turn of scaling and then it's GG. One way or the other. I'll take that, that's a nice card to have. I'll take that as well, that's pretty sweet. Take the Baron and the Selfless also.
That one's a work of art.
You're done.
Who knows what secrets
Done.
will uncover?
In the light.
Done.
Honest your rage.
Nothing scares.
So I'm doing it specifically in this order as well, so hopefully enough of the buffs land on a divine shield that we can just pick up one of them and have it as a backup unit. Could just be a unit we finish on next turn. It could just be one extra gold to get us a buff. We'll see. It's a pretty big bronzy though, and I do love bronzy. Oh, I'm trying to think, is this actually just my favorite card in Battlegrounds? That's not Caligos. No, Razorgore. Razorgore is definitely my favorite card next to Agam. One allows me to just have big dragon, and the other one allows me to make big numbers on all my minions. This is kind of like a Agam in a way, I guess. Is this going to be my new substitute Agam? T-Master might be my new substitute Agam. I can't get my hands on that Agam with no Quilmores in. I'm pretty happy with the way this A to Z video has gone. I was actually like genuinely dreading playing Dancin Deryl because I haven't played him in a long time. He was, when I first started playing Battlegrounds, one of my favorite games just because, you know, make numbers go big. And back, you know, like 2 years ago, just big number was good enough in games that didn't have a no loss and something like this. Then like they'd get you second or third place pretty consistently. He's very much in the range of Cthulhu. You're almost guaranteed second or third place with them if you play them properly.
You were great in that battle.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it for Dancin Daryl, I was very much dreading this video. No, now that I've actually got to play him, it's pretty good. He's pretty good. He's a lot more fun than I thought he was going to be. And that might just be because we have the introduction as quests as well, helping us out a lot.
I've got my permits.
But also taunt the Tea Master, so it can heal Leroy. And Major Domo in that shop. I do like Major Domo. Anything in the shop I actually want? Ooh, the menagerie.
Perhaps they need a lesson in pain.
Is there anything more beautiful than this minion's loyalty?
I'm feeling clutchy.
This seems like a pretty good board. I wasn't expecting to get, you know, this many stats off a Tea Master, but the shop has been very, very, very kind to us this game, giving us a non-tavern, or non-tavern, no, I almost said nondescript, non-tribe minions. This is the man with the cleave. This is the man with the cleave. Yo, that afternoon is still killing it. That's a giant poison, at least it's dead. He lives. That irks me.
You were great in that battle.
All of you have tribes, and that makes me upset. Do you have a tribe? You don't have a tribe.
Is
Great.
there anything more beautiful
Love to
than
see it.
this minion's loyalty?
Don't have a tribe. Love to see it.
Fur minions that shine.
Selfless hero doesn't have a tribe. Love to see it. Oh, I got a triple, or I got a... Okay, hold on. Hold the phone.
I've got my permits.
Oh, good. Still not dead yet.
No, because then we're going to be down a minion, right? No, not necessarily.
Wow, it's so much stronger than before.
Taste defeat, stranger.
This is a great
I meant to
look
move
for
my
you.
minions around, but I think we're fine. He also has a Mantiqueen, which is really upsetting. At least he didn't cleave my Mantiqueen. Oh, that Archimedes is an actual god amongst dragons. Just took out that Mantiqueen shield on the body. And that, ladies and gentlemen, and gentlefish, and all other people of all other things, is how you apparently get first place as still above 6k with Dancing Daryl of all characters. Can you believe it? Thank you. Oh look, we got the new quest reward. Fantastic. That's a great way to end that. Unfortunately, one of the quests is get first place, and I know I'm now going to be spending quite a while trying to complete that quest. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait, no, it didn't pop up. Hold on, hold on. Am I losing my mind? There it is. That's the one. Yep. Right, well, if I can find my my ability to stop recording. Thank you very much for watching. This has been a fantastic video, and I hope you learned a little something about Dancin Daryl. big numbers good in early game, then find a real build in late game. And if you like this kind of content and want to see more of it, don't forget to press all the YouTube buttons and stuff. Till next time, have a good one. Peace out.